The WNBA just released major updates in its CBA proposal, and the salary jumps alone mark one of the biggest shifts we've ever seen. But to understand the full picture, we need to break down what's actually confirmed by this latest update and what the league hasn't told us yet. I'm Lorraine, your favorite lawyer, and this is the Rapid Refresh. This is following my CBA Rapid Rundown episodes, where I've covered players' priorities and why this negotiation sets the tone for this next era of the league. Today, we are focusing strictly on the latest update, what has officially changed with the league's latest proposal, and where key details are still missing in the reporting that you may have already seen. So let's start with what we know. Here's what the league has confirmed in this updated proposal. First, the maximum salary. The league is now proposing a supermax of more than $1.1 million. And importantly, more than one player per team would be eligible for that number. To give you some context, today's supermax in the current CBA is in the mid 200,000. So this is a massive jump. Second, the minimum salary. Now, the league is proposing a minimum of more than $220,000. Right now, depending on your experience, that league minimum ranges from the mid-60s to the high 70s. So we're talking about minimum salaries more than tripling. Third, the average salary. So the updated proposal projects an average of more than $460,000 per player, but there's no official average salary metric in the current CBA. This number does signal a real shift towards strengthening the middle class of the league. And finally, we know the timing. These increases are confirmed to begin in year one of the new agreement. Now let's pivot to what we don't know yet. First and foremost is revenue sharing. Now, while it's great that we know that it is included, we don't know the percentage, the formula, revenue triggers, or whether it's tied to basketball-related income similar to how it is in the NBA. So right now, it's a headline with no structure behind it. We also don't know what the team salary cap is going to be. We have no updated cap number, but here's why that matters. Under the current 2025 cap of about $1.5 million, one player earning the proposed supermax of $1.1 million would take up almost the entire cap on their own, which tells us that the cap has to change. We just don't know what those numbers look like yet. What we also don't know is prioritization. The update that we received did not address whether the rule stays, loosens, tightens, and that's important because it affects player freedom to compete in emerging leagues. If you've been paying attention or if you want a deeper breakdown of why prioritization matters, check out my emerging league series. We talked about Project B and we're going into talking about Athletes Unlimited. And finally, what we don't know, roster construction. We didn't get any new information on roster size, protected contracts, or how expansion will interact with these salary increases. So ultimately, the WNBA's latest proposal does represent a transformational shift in player compensation. A supermax above $1.1 million, a minimum above $220,000, and an average salary above $460,000 would mark the most significant financial leap the league has ever proposed. The inclusion of revenue sharing signals a move away from the traditional fixed rate system toward a model that grows with the business, a shift that could create long-term stability for both the players and the league itself. But the full picture isn't complete. Until we see that new cap structure, the revenue sharing formula, and updates on prioritization and roster strategy, there's still a lot to unpack. So while we're excited, we're cautious. For now, what's clear is this. The WNBA is positioning itself for a new era, one defined by higher earnings, bigger stakes, and a fundamentally different landscape for its athletes. And for that, we're grateful. Stay tuned. More is coming. I will see you very soon.